M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First down, Rodgers forced out to his left, and his first look is incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rodgers throwing again, being chased out left. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Rodgers now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Rodgers now on first down. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. Rodgers now to throw, and that will be incomplete.
But they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding into 3, psychologically, maybe a win for the defense. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now it's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Za'Darius Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his right. He'll run it, and he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up the field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith, and that will force a turnover on downs. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game, he's going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscore. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the "Be Aggressive" chant behind him, and he listened to it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are able to stretch that
Come
lead
on,
out
man.
further.
Bring the A game to me. I know you
There
got
was
the
no
mic
going
on.
through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now Jackson on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And now he's going to use his legs. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Preston Smith, give him the credit
Come
for
on,
the sack
dude,
and a
bring
loss
your
of
game.
14 yards.
The
Come
amount of
on,
sacks that
man.
they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Dancing, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
I have a feeling this guy's about to
Adrian
quit.
Amos comes crashing
He
in for
goes
the
for
sack.
this.
Well, certainly some
Well,
teams
you're
are not
pretty dang
intimidated by
stupid,
down and
Dave,
distance on defense, are they?
for going for
Third and
this.
very
I'll be
long.
honest with you.
Let's go get this guy again. Big
Well,
time
you know.
pressure.
Now it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's going to run. He's
Exactly,
got a
like I
long way
said,
to
he's
go.
stupid.
A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Here's Rodgers to throw. Making the catch is Sternberger. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers to the tight end and complete. It's Sternberger over the middle. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Touchdown, Packers. Jay Sternberger.
This guy's
with
about
his
to
second
forfeit.
touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to stretch and lead out further. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns
I
already here
guarantee
through
you
the
this
second
guy's going
quarter.
to rage quit if he don't
over.
start scoring. I mean, I couldn't blame him. I mean, it's not even halftime. I'm beating him 17-0.
Now after the touchdown,
Man,
here's
I'm not even
Crosby
that
to
great
kick it
this
away.
game. I'm stalking this dude, so I feel sorry for him. To be honest.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
I tell you what, dude, that was a good run from you. I congratulate you on that. That was a good
Gain
run.
of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Jackson buying time to his left. He's going to take off.
So my dude only hope
He's
he's
a
got
yard
is the
short.
run. I don't know.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. They'll roll him out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And now look at this. Big game and fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. It gained really good yardage.
It's like I feel sorry for this dude.
Down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. Touchdown,
Man, I'm stomping this dude.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Crosby with the
I tell you what, man, if he don't
extra
forfeit
point.
this game, I'm going to really be surprised. Tell you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, and normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
And he's going to go
What's he
down.
doing?
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one.
Yeah, it's
As we
one-sided.
send you to our
I mean, don't get me wrong,
studios in
dude. I know
Orlando,
you're doing the
here's
best you can
Jonathan
do.
Coachman with our
I'm not
EA
trying to
Sports
make
Halftime
fun of
Report.
you. I'm
All
just
right,
saying.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome
You know?
everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they? Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Jackson now. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15.
Again, I mean, I'm not trying to make fun of you, man. I'm not,
It's a
but
gain of 5 on the play.
my God, I mean, I
Facing
only
uphill
win about
battle here on
a
3rd and
third of
long.
my games, and I'm stomping you. I'd hate to see this damn dude's record. I know that.
From the gun, Jackson. Well, the two men come together.
He's
and
trying.
It's
I mean,
excellent work defensively.
I
brings
give
up
it to him. I
4th
mean,
down.
he's trying, you know.
Another drive
If
comes
he
and
goes
goes,
for
still
this,
nothing
man,
on the
he's
scoreboard.
stupid.
Yeah,
I'll
when
tell
the
you
second
that.
half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get
Okay.
things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to
Oh,
keep
boy.
pounding away.
Which, I mean, you don't really have nothing to lose. I guess that's the way you're looking at it, you know.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Yep, he's going to quit. He's going to quit, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to quit. Come on, man.